Hello, my name is Vilas, and in this video I'm going to share with you some NLP techniques about communication, or actually how to spot the liar when you have one around. To understand the communication better, you have to understand the body language. One question to ask yourself is, why when we communicate, when we talk, we use hand gestures? Our brain has information, and information has different layers. When we move our hands, we actually touch information in our brain, of course in different layers, where it is. And by touching it, we're actually accessing this information. Funny enough, the same thing applies when we talk about eyes. Some people say eyes are the mirror of your soul. Well, in this case, it is a mirror of how genuine you are. So eyes are telling you whether you construct or whether you remember information. And based on that, you can understand if person is creating some facts, some figures, some ideas, or he or she is trying to remember them. And based on the situation where you are, you can understand where person is standing. Now, this can be really helpful and useful when you are in negotiation settings. Negotiation meaning that you're trying to buy something from the market, to bargain for the car if you're buying it, or in the meeting where you sit at the table with the opponent and you're trying to get the best deal, or at least you're trying not to be cheated. And you just have to understand if person is genuine, if he or she is bluffing, or if you have a liar around you. At the same time, accessing cues, where you look left or right, helps you to access information, meaning that if you need to remember something during your exam, you should look to the left side. If you want to create something, a poem, new business idea, or you need to summarize something in your head, to create some images, you look to the right side. And this helps you to access information, allows you to speed up the process. Now, how to understand if person is actually creating something in their mind or trying to remember? There are two things to do. First is to find the baseline. In NLP, we say we need to calibrate the person. To calibrate, you have to understand where person is neutral. To remember things, we can ask the questions like, tell me how your office looks like. Or tell me more about your car, about the moment when you were buying your car. The questions that allows a person to remember, to recall some things from the past, and there's absolutely no reason to lie. And based on where a person is looking, when we talk about the room, the car, the office, something to remember, most likely the person is looking to the left side. Person can remember the images, the sounds, or have some internal dialogue. At the same time, if we want person to check if he or she is creating some mental images, we can just say, imagine the lion wearing the fur of the cat, or imagine the lion being yellow as a lemon and smelling maybe like a potato, right? And then the person is trying to visualize the lion, how the lion would be if he's yellow. Right? You can also say, imagine the building like a spiral, and in order to climb to the top spot, you have to jump over some chutes. And just by creating some random images in their mind, ask them to visualize, to create this internally in their mind. And notice where they're looking when they construct these images. After you define the baseline, where the person is neutral, then you can move slowly into the questions that really gets your interest. For example, how do you feel about your position? What is the best offer you can give to me? What is the best price for this product? And after you give them the questions that you want to know the answers, and if you want to know whether they are genuine or they are lying, or even they're not sure about what they're saying, look into their eyes, look where they're looking at. And this small trick allows you to understand if the person is saying what they are saying, or if they are creating some facts that are not there. So I hope this is useful for you to spot a liar, to spot a genuine person, and at the same time allows you to access information during your exam or when you're learning something, trying to recall some facts, or when you're trying to be more creative. Hope this video, these facts are very useful for you. I'll find you hopefully in the next video. Share with me your experiences, how you spot the liar, and we will meet in the next video. Thank you for watching. See you.